My name is Jessie Carrots, and you're watching a video called A Living, Breathing Art Piece. I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the paintings that I've been working on over the past few months. Alright, let's get things kicked off with Cucumber number 1 / Swamp King. Cucumber number 1. That's what I titled it in my notebook. It's Swamp King. Discovered Swamp King in a dream. I was dreaming and there was this guy. He was dredging through a swamp. Thick swamp water, but like he could still walk in it, holding a long hose. Something connected to like an astronaut suit kind of hose. And there was crocodiles in there, but they didn't bother him and he didn't bother them. I was gonna paint the crown at the top pink, but I never got around to it. I kind of like it as it is, honestly. Let's see where I went from there. The next one we're going to talk about is the Lost Son of Poseidon. This is a face I did of the Lost Son of Poseidon. It's one of the faces that popped into my imagination, and it's not the most detailed face. But I think if you look at it long enough, you might see the same person that I see. Next up on the docket is the new Empress of North and South America. This one gives me the shivers up my brainstem. Who is this face looking on you? It's like the softest looking one. It's kind of silky. It's light. You put a lot of stuff into the painting. It's like an altar. I used to be religious, and maybe I'm not anymore, but if there's an altar that I empty myself on, it's these canvases. The next one isn't even dry yet. It's called Swamp King. This one's not for sale because it's still drying. Also because I really like it, and I don't want to give it up. I'm proud of it. But I shouldn't let pride, keep me too attached to things. Well, I know a few things about Swamp King. Maybe he represents second chances. If there's one gospel I believe in, it's the gospel of second chances. I said I'm not religious so much, but these are kind of religious experiences. This face is very graphic. I really got to know Swamp King a little bit more. The next one we have is titled Crown of Thornes. I was feeling really good when I did this painting, surprisingly. And maybe that's because I was letting out all the shit onto this piece. The Crown of Thornes. There's no Crown of Thorns on it. That's my suffering meditation. Sometimes there's bullshit. There's sad days. You need sad paintings to look at sometimes to put your sadness there. Alright, let's move on. The next one is called Mother, Where Is Your Son? I wrote a poem for this one. It goes like this. What was once... Oh, how's it go? What was once a tree is now a spear. What was once a building in ruins is now a man. What was once a mother is now a son. I don't really know what it means, but I was looking at it one day, and that's what I thought of. And with a painting, you kind of can stop it at some point. And it's hard to know when it's done, and sometimes it's obvious, and sometimes it takes some patience just letting it dry and be there for a while. And this one was one of those. Many layers. This one might be my favorite. This one is a bit abstract. It's called Bird in a Cage. Sometimes you feel trapped. We have the ability to soar and fly, and maybe we fly in our dreams, but in real life, we just feel constrained. I like beaks, good shapes. This one has some good globs in it. I painted some of this one outside. It was a nice day. Next one we have is Who is Computer Chip Jim? This one started out as a Babylonian character named Nutty Mud. This one kind of had some time travel vibes. And I wanted to connect like old, like the former times with the future times. Who is Computer Chip Jim? Computer Chip Jim is, we don't know who it is. It's almost like an ancient mind trapped in a cyborg. This one is like a garden meets a factory. The next one is Claire. This one was done in about a week. I laid down some colors, scratched it up, and I saw this face immediately. Claire. It means clear. Makes sense. I think it's like a French word. Claire. That's not the last one. There's a 10th one, but it's still in progress. 8 lives and 2 to go. Well on my way. Well, that was fun. I appreciate you taking the time to let me share about my new art series, A Living, Breathing Art Piece. Until next time.